Hello to the NJIS community on Wednesday the 21st of October. I really hope that you guys had a wonderful midterm break, and whether you had a socially distanced holiday or a home staycation, I hope you were able to get some much deserved rest and relaxation. So, just a few things to go through from today's email to parents. The first one is the upcoming events that we have. So, tomorrow, 22nd of October, we have an Instagram live event for those of you who follow the school's Instagram. If you don't follow the school's Instagram, please feel free to do so. We're easy enough to find. And that will be with myself and Professor Dr. Hanifa Oswarian. We'll be talking about tips to stay healthy and successful during online learning. And then on Friday, of course, 23rd of October, we have our parent-teacher conferences. If you haven't signed up for these parent-teacher conferences, please do so as soon as possible. They're such an important way for us to build that partnership between home and school and help guide our students towards excellence. Wednesday, the 28th through to Friday, the 30th of October, those are national holidays and Cuti Bersama, as per the 2021 school calendar. And we will be returning to school on Monday, the 2nd of November, and on that day we will be having our spooky virtual Halloween. More information will follow on our virtual Halloween event. Okay, just a few points today. Firstly, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the partnership between home and school. So during this school year, I know our school's reputation it's continued to grow as a center of excellence with a particular focus on individualized learning. And we know that one of the main reasons that you have chosen to send your children to NJIS is because of the clear focus you see at the school on excellence. And that's excellence, it doesn't just mean academic excellence, which is of course very important for our school, but it also means in the character and the well-being of your children. We can tell from the inquiries that we're receiving this school year that many of you have also been telling your friends and families about our school, and we want to thank you for this and ask you to consider continuing spreading the word about our school, and perhaps starting to do so if you haven't yet done so. It's our shared goal as a school to continue to grow to become a sort of fully sustainable and independent school while still maintaining that kind of personalized community school level of attention to every single student that we already have. One of the things that makes our school so special, I think, is that partnership between home and school and the high level of communication and support that we're able to achieve, even at this very difficult moment. If you haven't yet signed up for these parent-teacher conferences on this Friday, please do so now. We will also, as well as the PTCs, we're going to continue to host and invite you to workshops on the philosophy and principles of the International Baccalaureate as we work towards our verification in the PYP, which is Primary Years Program, the MYP, which is the Middle Years Program, and the DP, which is the Diploma Program from the IB. Secondly, virtual learning and transitional plans. So we continue to run our ongoing surveys of your opinions and your experiences of virtual learning and your children's experience and opinions about virtual learning. And the feedback we've been getting is suggesting that you have a very positive impression of how we have handled the switch so far. We want to thank you, because that hasn't been something we've done, that's been something we've all done, and you've played a huge role in supporting your children at this time. We're going to continue to survey you. I think every 6 weeks seems like a good time to run these surveys, and I believe that our homeroom teachers anyway continue to discuss with you almost on a daily basis and get feedback from you on any tweaks and improvements on things like assignments, schedules, homework, and the many other activities that make up our daily work. I genuinely feel humbled and I feel proud to see the level of mutual respect and the partnership that you've built so far this school year in these difficult circumstances. So thank you. Now, as the pandemic progresses and perhaps the curve starts to flatten and perhaps vaccines start to appear on the horizon, we continue to think about the return to face-to-face school. So once the color code for Jakarta switches to green, we expect to be permitted by the government to return to face-to-face learning. And the way we've been told that will happen is that it will first be in the MYP 12 levels, so the upper school, then followed by the PYP 1 through 5 levels, potentially 2 months later, although we do think there's still maybe going to be some discussion about that rule. And then followed 2 months later by the kindergarten and playgroup levels. As we've mentioned in previous communications, we will, when we see those government guidelines coming through, we will look at those government guidelines, we will look at local community levels of COVID, and we will make our own decision on how best to follow the government guidance when we reach this point. Our intention, our goal here, is to provide our community with a window of time where there is a hybrid of virtual and online learning. So there may be some families who still need that transitional period to be able to study online, while most of our students are already back face to face. That might be because some families are still overseas, or it might be because there are some families with certain health concerns that don't permit them to return immediately to face-to-face class. We will continue to communicate on those protocols as the situation progresses, and just like you, we'll be watching the news and looking forward to that moment when we're able to have everybody back in the classrooms face-to-face at the school that I think we all enjoy being at. So I want to say a big thank you. That's the end of my video address. As always, please feel free to pop a comment. And those of you who I'll be speaking to on Friday in the PTCs, look forward to speaking to you then. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you.